2025 is definitely a year of revelations. We have learned so much that has been hidden from us to this point, and there's more to come. There's so much more to come. And a lot of the things we're going to be learning will be around the true history of humanity, the truth of our origins, the truth of our mythologies, the stories that we have been told were mythological, finding out that there are actually truth to those, and not just allegory. And so along those lines, I want to share with you some information I was given this morning. This message is in regards to an upcoming discovery, and this will occur in the northerly mountains, or potentially northwestern area mountains of the Jammu and Kashmir region. The mountain ranges, probably the Hindu Kush mountain range, or possibly the Himalayas, but it'll be within the mountain ranges that border the Kashmir region and Afghanistan and Pakistan. And so the message I received was in regards to Jesus and his travels from the time when he was 13 to 30 years old. And certainly there's been a lot of information that's been channeled about his travels into the East, the Middle East, into India, a lot of which has been considered controversial, without any proof. And what is going to be discovered, which is not exactly a discovery, it's just that it's going to be revealed to humanity, but it will be discovered that his time in those mountain ranges, and not only his time there, but that the time there was part of his studies in Lemurian mystery schools that were held and hidden to some degree within those mountain ranges. The way this came about was very interesting. The messages were around that I was given this morning were around Jesus's time in those Lemurian mystery schools. And then I was guided to do some research. I was given the information that it would be in the mountain ranges that bordered the Afghanistan-Pakistan area. And then I was guided through some other direction to do a bit of research. So I started looking at the region because I don't know that much about it outside of what I've seen in the news, certainly, and what I don't know that much about it, unfortunately. However, with some research, I found that there is actually a shrine, and you guys may know this. I didn't know this ahead of time, but there is a shrine that is said to be where Jesus is buried in Kashmir. It's in the city of Srinagar, which is south of or southeast of the mountain ranges where this discovery will take place. It's interesting when I look on a map, it is almost directly in a line with, not exactly a line, but a little bit of a concave line with Kabul and Islamabad. The other part of this message is that the conflicts that have happened in those areas are not solely or even mostly around the reasons that we've been given by media and our governments. It is the conflicts serve a couple of purposes. One, in different groups wanting to acquire these locations because of the knowledge and the technologies that were available in those Lemurian mystery schools, and also retaining this information of Jesus's time there and keeping that held back from humanity at large. So, yes. So look, if we should be seeing these discoveries to come to light this summer, potentially as late as next summer, but I'm really feeling this summer. Now, if you've watched the last reading I did, there was a specific time frame this summer that was mentioned, June 11th to August 3rd. That might play into this a little bit, because certainly this type of revelation and coming through with the amount of evidence, so to speak, that was shared or was shared in the message this morning, will cause quite a bit of upheaval and disruption, cognitive dissonance even, and certainly there will be quite a few, and probably many numbers, who attempt to debunk this. So, but look for this discovery to be announced again probably this summer, as late as going into June, July of 2025. I do want to note that today is April 23rd, 2025. Oh, so let me say that again. So we should not expect, but my understanding is that it will be revealed and discovered sometime between June of 2025 to July of 2026. Let's see if there's any more, if I missed anything in telling you guys. Yeah, so pretty fascinating information, and I was strongly guided to share it with you. I hope that you find it as fascinating as I do, and I think it'll be really freeing, one piece in a much larger puzzle that gives the opportunity for humanity to be free, to have a fuller understanding of our history, our ancestry, of the ascended masters as they walked among us, and and potentially where we're going as a species as well. So I also have the feeling that I might be receiving more of this type of message as I do, sounds like I probably will, as I do when I am guided to share it, I certainly will. So keep an eye out here for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested, to follow me on social media. I think that's it. I hope this was helpful for you guys. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. As I get more information, I will certainly share it with you. Sending you guys so much love and appreciation, and sweaty palms from being nervous sharing this one. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I will be back very soon.